Welcome back to the channel. My name is Patrick, and today is Wednesday, the 4th of May. And I'm going to share something with you I find very difficult to share, um, but it's an opportunity to learn. So I'm going to share that with you, and also an opportunity for me to reflect. And if you've seen the title to this video, you probably guessed already. And I'm just going to confirm this officially. I have blown up my account. And today I'm going to show you exactly how I did it in the hopes that you can learn from it and also not to make the same mistakes that I have. Okay, so let's scroll back because the story where it started was way back here. Okay, so I was having a mixed day the previous day. I think I ended up green, I can't remember. But as I've mentioned, that I've been falling into bad habits, and one of the habits I started was doing a lot of impulse trading. So one of the impulse trading that started to derail this account that led to it being blown up was here, exactly here. I remember this candlestick exactly here. So I was in this trade here, and it was at the start of the Sydney session. So I thought, before I go to bed, let me put in a quick trade and have a quick scalp here. So I got in somewhere around here, let's say 04, and I was aiming just to get this quick scalp around here, say 4 pips. 4 pips on a 0.5 lot size would have given me $20. So it was just a quick scalp to round up the day. Now, as you can see, I actually did get the move. It went down to 98. But as the the session opened, I don't know what happened, whether it's the app, whether it's my internet or something. My order just was not placed. It did not go through. Had a look on Yahoo Finance to try and find out what's going on. The price just kept on going up and down, wicking around, but my order didn't go through. So I moved my stop, and I also adjusted my take profit. So I put in about 1 pip because I wanted to get out the move as soon as possible. As you can see, it hit it multiple times, but it did not process. So eventually I said, you know what, call it a night. It probably has processed, but the app hasn't updated or something. I'll figure it out in the morning. As I woke up, it had the price actually moved against me, and my stop loss was about 24 pips, 20 pips in the other direction. So it totaled out that I lost about $125 overnight. So this is a quick reminder. This is why I don't hold positions overnight. I just don't trust what's going to happen. I mean, this setup usually for me, it would have broke down because there was a small divergence here, and it should have broke down. And I did get the move, but because it's low volume and something went wrong, it just went back up against me and took me out. Okay, so that's how my day started. A little bit upset about that in the morning. I tried to take another trade somewhere here. I can't remember exactly, but I lost that, so I lost another $20. So I remember when I lost that, I said, you know what, I'm going to take a quick revenge trade, and I did, and I won it back probably on this move here. This is my preferred move. As you can see, we had a divergence here. Let me show you clearly. So a higher there, lower higher there, not exactly matching up. So get in there, ride it to the 50. That's my typical move. So I probably got that move back. So I'm feeling okay. So I'm still down about 100 or so, and I'm trying to gain it back. So I'm now trading longer than I would normally trade, looking for opportunities. And then in this zone here, yeah, I just got chopped up completely. So again, I thought I saw a divergence here, which I did actually. See low here, higher low here, but low there and lower low here, so it doesn't add up. It's divergence. Normally I would get in here and I will try to ride it to the 50, but unfortunately it stopped, and my stop loss would be here somewhere, yeah, at 90, what was that, 97. So as you can see on this candle, it would have stopped me out. Then I think I decided, okay, I got stopped at here, then therefore it must be going down, so I went short here, and then it went against me. I got stopped at there, and so I just got chopped up completely in this move, and I lost maybe 30, 40. I'm down maybe. I was up on the count about 0.9%, so about $90, $10,090. At this point, I'm now down maybe 2 or 3%. Now, if you remember, for this stage of the program, you only allowed a maximum drawdown of 4%. So around this stage, I'm sweating. So I then put in, what did I do? Let me find the move that messed me up. So I can't remember what I did around there. Did a few more trades, and then I think I got in for a short around here basically. And as it was breaking down here, I thought, okay, maybe it's just a continuation. It's finally gonna break this what was it? This 40497 region here. It's just been bouncing off this. It's tested it multiple times. I thought it's finally gonna break it. Put in a 0 point lot size. It was all or nothing at this stage, and as you can see, it went against me. So as it took me out here, I thought, okay, do you know what? Let me get in and ride it back up. But as I got in, probably here, it went back down here. I thought, oh, it's going against me. I got out again. So then eventually got to the top here, because this is what I was looking for, this top here, and I thought it was here. Yeah. So eventually got to this top here, and back at this stage, I put in one more move. I think it was around, it should have been this move on the down here, but as it came up here, because I only had like 60, no, at this stage I had about $16 left on the account equity. So if I went past $16, they would have closed the account. And I got in here and it just wicked me out, and then went for the move I wanted. So yeah, that's what happened. I mean, I got completely smashed up, and I'm just reviewing this. I could see why. I was buying, well, I was here, I'm selling in demand zones, and here, I got up here, I was then buying in a supply zone. So I was not following my trade plan. I shouldn't been trading overnight. A Sydney session has that. I have no business being in a Sydney session. I broke all my rules basically. I didn't. I think one of those moves I didn't stick to my 15 pip stop loss, and if I did, I probably would have stayed in this move that took it all the way up. So let's have a quick look. So this is the divergence I saw. If I got in on this one here and put 15 pips, so 0506, if I put 15 pips, would I stayed in? 06. Yeah, I would have stayed in. So, I mean, I've back tested this strategy, and that's why I used a 15 pips stop loss. I would have stayed in, would have got that move, and maybe when it came back down to demand here, I would have rode that up again, then came to the supply, rode it down, came to this demand, then caught this beautiful move. And that's what my day should have been. But because I did not stick to my trading plan, I lost in total 4.9% or 4.9%, 4.09% in one day. So I mean, it's been 3 weeks recover. I spent the first week losing, second week recovering, third week recovering, in profit now, and blew it all up in one day. So yeah, as you can see, no one's perfect. But what I have realized is the errors that were made was human flaws, and it had nothing to do with the strategy. So where do we go from here? So realizing what I did, I was a little bit annoyed. I decided straight away that I knew straight away what was going wrong. I wasn't following my trading plan, so I decided straight away I'm gonna start a new account and get back into it. And it took me about 5 minutes. I got back into it, and I caught this move here. So opened a new account, got in on this move where I left off, and then I caught this lovely move. Caught this from about 0.55 and I caught it all the way down to the 50 EMA, and then I left the runner towards the 200 EMA, which is a part of my trading plan. So one of the things I've learned from this whole experience is completely shaking me up, and it's reminding me the reason I have a trading plan. You know, I think I got a bit cocky over the past few days because everything was just working out perfectly for me. I knew I was breaking a lot of rules, but do you know what? Because I was in profit, it didn't matter. But now I remember why I have a 15 pip stop loss. I remember why I take partials. I remember why I scalp. I remember why I don't hold positions overnight. I remembered all these reasons. It all just came flashing back, came all back to me. And to be said, I've only been trading for forex for about since February, so 3 4 months. I've got a lot to learn, but I feel like I've learned a lot in these last few months, and especially now I've discovered supply and demand. I mean, my confidence has improved. So I know instead of reacting now to price action, um, more or less, I'm planning it out now. So I'm waiting for it to hit the supply zone. Okay, show signs of weakness, then I'm riding it down. I'm waiting for my opportunities. I'm waiting for my setups, and that's why now I know that what happened was a human error there. Not gonna do it again. Gonna stick to the trade plan and continue. So this account here got closed. As you can see, there's nothing here. Yeah, it got closed. Yeah. And I then reopened a new account. So let's have a quick look at the new account here. And since I've opened that new account, is that right? Okay. So since I've opened that new account, I've got straight back into it, as you do. So I took that trade yesterday. Let's see if I've got any trade history here. So the trade I mentioned, I took it right from the top, took it down to 50 EMA. It came up. I didn't believe it. It was reversing, so I took it again and took little scalps on it, and I just rode it down. Closed all my positions before it hit the 200 EMA. I could have held it down, but I was satisfied in what I achieved then. So I closed all those positions and left it overnight. Well, called it a day. I'm not leaving nothing overnight. So then today started up again. Had a look. Didn't like what I saw. So I had this. So today had this little consolidation, and it faked down. I did not believe it at all. And because we are in a previous, if you look back here, let me zoom out for you. If you look down here, we are actually in a previous demand zone. So if I draw that out for you, we're in a previous demand zone. So I have no business trying to sell when we're in a demand zone. So I just waited it out and actually took a trade on a different pair. I normally trade Euro USD, but I decided to take a trade on a different pair because it had the setup that I prefer. So did that, came back to Euro USD here, and it now then moved into the supply zone, which is what I was waiting for. So I moved into this supply zone. So I said to myself, when it was, where was it? When it came down here, faking down, I said to myself, I'm not going to sell in a demand zone. I'm going to wait. So it came up, touched here, touched this point here at 0523. Saw this big rejection candle here as it touched that supply zone up there. And I got in. First position here, rode it down. Got 9 pips on 0.5 lots. I made some money there. Then it came back to this demand zone. Guess what? I'm in a demand zone. What do? You buy. So took that up here. I got it out there, 17 pips. It went a lot further, as you can see, but 17 pips, what I came for. I got it out. Guess what? It came up here in the supply zone. What did I do? Saw the wick rejection, saw a big rejection candle here. I got in to sell it. Rode it down again. I took it shorter, quick. I think it was, as you can see, maybe 4 pips or something like that. Took it all out because it was very tight. I was mindful that this big candle would have created another supply demand zone, so I took it out. Then got back to this demand zone again and rode it up, and I've just been doing that all morning. So currently now my account, let's see. Well, let's get rid of some of this noise here. So my account balance, they update. There you go. So my account balance is £10,317. So I've made I made 3%, 3.17% in 2 days now. So previously it took me I've been doing this for about a month now. This will be my 4th week, and I've never made this amount. I barely made my first 1%, but now I've made 3% in the last 2 days because I've stuck to my trading plan. I'm only selling in supply zones. I'm only buying in demand zones, and I'm waiting for setups. So I am currently in the move. We'll see how that plays out. It's in a supply zone, and I've got into it, and I'm waiting for it to go back down, and I'm happy to take it around 15. It was, I think, around this zone here, because this potentially is a new demand zone here. So if it comes down here, I'll get out here and call it a day. So that's where I am now. Just quick update on where I am and what's happened, and I hope this serves as a reminder for all of you that the importance of sticking to a trade plan and not doing impulsive trades, and finding a strategy that works and just sticking to it. So that's what I've learned from this process. Hopefully you learned something from watching this video. And if you have, please, to show your appreciation, hit the like button, and to stay tuned and see how I progress, hit the subscribe button. I'll try to keep you updated. If things go according to plan, maybe by the end of this week or beginning of next week, I should have completed this stage of this account, and then my account size should be quadrupled to 40,000, and I'll start that new stage next week. But we'll see. I might chill out a little bit because I've been super aggressive recently, but we'll see. So that brings us to the end of this video, and I hope you've appreciated it. And until next time, this is Patrick signing out.